So we're back here on 970 WFLA. If you are you or someone you know has thought about buying a home, but you're going to wait and you're going to lease, we have an awesome program for you. We've partnered with a national home buyer that has a lease with a right to purchase program. Programs intended to provide qualified individuals who are not ready to buy today with a clear path to home ownership in the near future. If you've paid attention to the Tampa Bay real estate market at all, you've heard about all the hedge funds that buy homes and rent them and all those types of things. And this is a little bit of a different spin on that. What this company does is they come in and buy the property that you pick out. So you still have a say in the process. Has to meet certain criteria. They look for homes in great school districts that are of certain price ranges and will rent for certain numbers. But they pay pretty close to retail prices, and it allows someone who wants to maybe try a home before they buy it, or maybe they need a year or two of credit repair they can't quite buy yet, they don't want to lease, or they've looked at the homes that are on the market for lease and they don't like any of them, but they like one that's for sale. They could ultimately go through this program and have this company buy it and then lease the property back for them. There's some benefits that you get some credit of your lease towards a future purchase price. You can certainly go out at some point during the period in which you lease it. You have a right to purchase it, and that right to purchase it grows over time because home value is going to rise. So, for example, you may agree to go under contract, and they buy the home for $200, and they give you the right to purchase it at $210 after year one, and then $220 after year two. That's completely hypothetical because the math is going to differ with every property because prices will go up. But it could be an opportunity for you to lock in because they set the percentage up front. So if the market appreciates faster than that and you lease, this could be an opportunity for you a year or two down the line to have instant equity into a home because they're not going to sell to you for retail value then. You're going to have a locked-in price for a several-year period. So it's a great option for somebody that's out there and maybe their credit isn't quite where it needs to be. Maybe they don't want the pressure of buying a home and they want to see what it's like in a neighborhood. Maybe they need, like we talked about, a little credit repair. They need to save up some down payment money. Your credit doesn't have to be amazing. You can actually get into this program even if you're not qualified to purchase. They look a lot at the home. They look a lot at the lease numbers. We're obviously not talking about $1 million homes here. We're talking about up into the 300s range.
So when you say poor credit, what kind of credit range are you talking about? Those that can't qualify necessarily for a normal mortgage and purchase it themselves? So
correct.
Probably low 500s.
That's possible.
Below 500s.
Yes, correct. And again, they look at each situation individually. So, for example, someone's got really bad credit but great income because they had a short sale or foreclosure, could be an option for them. They look at things a little bit differently than a bank would because they buy it themselves and do all the funding. Certainly, there's options during the time frame in which you're leasing the property where you have the right to purchase. You can go out and get a mortgage, buy the property, and likely your payment's going to be less.
Right.
But ultimately, it's a great way to try before you buy. Try before you buy. Making home ownership a reality for more people and helping people that otherwise would have just done a normal lease have an option during that lease period to where some of the money they paid could go towards the purchase price, as well as a locked-in appreciation rate that the market could supersede. So if you agree up front to lease the home and it goes up 10% and your annual increase is only 5% in your option, you just made some money. So definitely a great option for people out there that aren't quite ready, that are thinking about it in the future. And we're going to have some information up on our social channels. We'll have a link on searchmlstampa.com where you can get more information about the lease to purchase program. It'll be up in the top portion of the website. And you can message us or call us at our office or go through the duncanduo.com. If you have questions about the lease purchase program, feel free to reach out and talk to us. We'd love to talk to you about it. And like I said, we've worked with this company many times. They came in and did a presentation to us. We've done probably about 6 or 8 transactions now over the last few months. And the customers who have gone through it have really, really enjoyed it. It's kind of what I call, it's a great Band-Aid in a sense for someone who maybe isn't quite ready to be a homeowner and needs to go through some things, but can do this and then go out and call Waterstone Mortgage and get a mortgage after a year or two of a lease and buy the home because you'll save money. But it's a great option for somebody who's just going to do a straight flat lease.
Yeah, I think it is for somebody that can't qualify right now for a normal mortgage and needs to get in something in a good school zone. For instance, yeah, that's a great opportunity. Of course, there are plenty of programs to kind of explore first for those with lower credit scores, for those with lack of down payment that, you can still get into a mortgage despite what the rhetoric from the news media will tell you. So it's just something to, definitely have in your back pocket.
It's an option, yeah. And again, We've also had a lot of people who are moving to Tampa Bay and not sure if they want to stay in a neighborhood long term, and they don't like the idea of leasing. And this is kind of a comfort level for them.
It's a
because
hedge.
they're still,
It's a hedge.
It's a hedge, yeah, because you're blending. While you're not quite purchasing, you have the right to purchase, so it is your home, and they'll even do improvements. I mean, they'll you can go in and get a house and they'll do improvements to it. They'll change out the kitchen. They'll do flooring. It all factors into the price and what you'll do with the lease and what you'll pay monthly, because that just increases what they can charge for a rent. And their ideal customer is in that average sale price kind of wheelhouse. They like a lot of new construction properties. They like A-rated school districts, no flood zone. A lot of the same things that other hedge funds have bought, but their shtick is a little bit different versus just buying and renting or buying and flipping. They're buying and doing lease purchases. So we'll have more information up on searchmlstampa.com. Make sure to reach out to us if you have any questions about it. And we're going to be back after a news break. We're going to talk things that you need to do if you're a seller to make buyers happy. We're going to talk more about some real estate news after a quick break here on the Duncan Duo Show.